Right along.
There it goes. Yeah, I tried to tweet it out and fucked up the thing right here.
Dumbass. Sir Wolfie finally got a new coffee pot. Hang on.
You got 14 seconds.
Damn it. How do I make Ben's a moderator?
Click on the 3 dots.
I did.
Option.
It doesn't.
Hey, everybody.
Good morning.
It's Monday. We're still trying to get our shit together. The dog is under the table as usual, but we've got news stories, so it can only be time for
the morning brew.
Hang on. Ah, wrong one. I'm an idiot. Well, I'm jury rigging this freaking thing, and now I can't get it to stop playing. We'll do the intro next time. Screw it.
Yep, there we go.
Stop. Take me out of here. Okay. All right, guys. Yep, we are live, and as you can see, we're still glitching here, there, and every freaking where. Yeah, that's the news. We've got stories this morning we hope you're going to like. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. So, let's get started with the morning brew, shall we? And before we do, our 4 moderators for the morning, fresh out of our Knights of the Holy Bean. We've got 2 mods other than Ronan and our dear guard dragon. So, and these will be, yeah, I know, I broke it. Still trying to get the hang of this. Hey, I don't have OBS because my computer sucks. So, you know, shoot. We are going to be giving this a try, and we are going to be doing this again. Yep, in living color, however crappy it is, because Ronan still has my webcam. But we will get this sooner or later. All right, so here we go.
I got to reload real quick.
He's got to reload.
You go ahead. I mean,
All right, so let me make sure I'm sharing my screen here. Let's screen share. Inception. Okay, first story in the morning. Thousands flee wildfires in California. Canada blazes grow. So please be careful, our friends in California, Colorado, and in British Columbia, Canada. This is out of Oroville, California, AP News. In California, about 4,000 people evacuated and another 7,400 were told to prepare to leave their homes as fire swept through grassy foothills in the Sierra Nevada, about 60 miles north of Sacramento, the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection said Sunday. The fire has burned nearly 4 square miles, 11 square kilometers, injured 4 firefighters, and destroyed at least 10 structures, but that number is expected to rise, fire spokeswoman Mary Ann Aldrich said. The area burning was south of Oroville, where spillways in the nation's tallest dam began crumbling from heavy rains this winter and led to temporary evacuation orders for 200,000 residents downstream. In Southern California, at least 3,500 people evacuated as 2 fires exploded in size at separate ends of Santa Barbara, California. Sorry, I'm Cuban. I have to pronounce it in Spanish. And a third one threatened homes near a town near San Luis Obispo County. One of the fires grew to 12 square miles, 31 square kilometers, traversing a mountain range and heading southward toward coastal Goleta. There was a minimal containment and flames shut down State Route 154, which is expected to remain closed for days. At least 20 structures burned, but officials didn't say if they were homes. The fire broke out near a campsite and sent hundreds of campers scrambling. Oh, I hope they're okay, including about 90 children and 50 staff members at the Circle V Ranch who had to take shelter until they could be safely evacuated. Amaya Madre told KCBS-TV she was in the pool when a counselor told the children to get out and change in a hurry. She said they waited in a dining hall while firefighters fought the fire and the counselor sprayed down the area with water. I prayed that if it did... Oops, wait a minute. That's not highlighted. Not reading that. Aha. Crews were also using an air attack against another blaze about 50 miles north that exploded in the size to 37.5 square miles, which is 97 square kilometers. About 200 rural homes east of Santa Maria were evacuated after the fire broke out Saturday and was fed by dry gusts. Some of the firefighters working to contain the blaze were sent to nearby San Luis Obispo County when a fire broke out Sunday and threatened numerous structures near the town of Santa Margarita. The fire burned 340 acres. Elsewhere in the West, have been able to build containment lines around half the wildfire that forced the evacuations of 100 people near Breckenridge, Colorado. In rural Arizona, fire officials say 3 homes were among 10 buildings that were burned. The wildfire there has led to the evacuation of the entire town of Dudleyville, about 100 miles southeast of Phoenix. Ooh, we're going to have to get a hold of Base Mama. What?
Sir Zopal said, say Santa Maria again.
Santa Maria.
That was sexy.
A wildfire burning near Summer Lake in south central Oregon had destroyed a hunting cabin and an outbuilding. In Nevada, fire officials ordered evacuations for a wildfire that is near the same area where another blaze has already burned for days. In British Columbia, firefighters were contending with more than 200 wildfires burning in British Columbia that had destroyed dozens of buildings, including several homes and 2 airport hangars. The 3 biggest fires, which have grown in size to range from 9 to 19 square miles, which is 23 to 49 square kilometers, had forced thousands of people to flee. So once again, Ronan and I are sending wishes and hoping everybody in those areas are okay. Please be careful, heed any warnings and any calls for evacuation. Don't be dumb. Don't try to be brave. Don't try and wait it out. This is a fire, people. Use your common sense and stay safe. Where's my next one? All right. Donald Trump Jr. changed his story in regards to meeting with Russian lawyer. This is the story I had to Frankenstein together because I didn't like how AP was presenting this. They had left certain things out, so I had to go to an NPR website to actually add in some of the news to make it a little more accurate. So here we go, out of the Washington AP. President Donald Trump's eldest son changed his account over the weekend of a meeting he had with a Russian lawyer during the 2016 campaign, saying Sunday that the woman told him she had information about Democrat Hillary Clinton. A statement from Donald Trump Jr. one day earlier made no mention of Clinton in his initial depiction of the meeting last June. The president's son and the discussion focused on a disbanded program that used to allow American adoptions of Russian children. It appeared that Trump Jr. shifted his account of the meeting after being presented with additional information from the New York Times, which first reported both the discussion and the prospect of negative information about Clinton. Now I'm going to scroll down here and read a part of the screen cap from the NPR website. This was June 2016. We had meeting in June 2016. After pleasantries were exchanged, the woman stated that she had information that individuals connected to Russia were funding the Democratic National Committee and supporting Ms. Clinton. Her statements were vague, ambiguous, and made no sense. No details or supporting information was provided or even offered. It quickly became clear she had no meaningful information. She then changed subjects and began discussing the adoption of Russian children and mentioned the Magnitsky Act, which I will go into a little more detail after this particular article. So they're bashing Trump for saying that he changed his story. His father knew nothing of the meaning of these events. Now, here is the part that they put in that a lot of people may not know. Unlike Kushner, Trump Jr. does not serve in the administration and is not required to disclose his foreign contacts. The newspaper said the meeting was disclosed in recent days to government investigators when Kushner filed a revised version of a form needed to obtain a security clearance. His attorney has previously acknowledged that Kushner's first security clearance submission was incomplete. Now, here comes the really stinky part. Saturday, Trump Jr. had offered a different explanation for the meeting on 2016, focusing solely on the adoption issue. He said, quote, "It was a short introductory meeting. I asked Jared and Paul to stop by. We primarily discussed a program about the adoption of Russian children that was active and popular with American families years ago and was since ended by the Russian government, but it was a campaign issue at the time and there was no follow-up. I was asked to attend the meeting by an acquaintance, but was not told the name of the person I would be meeting beforehand," unquote. To me, he's drastically changed his story, but that is just my opinion. What do you think?
Amongst this, and I really haven't followed most of all of this because mainstream media has gone the way of the dodo. It's dying at an alarming rate. We went from journalism to commentary and editorials. And if anybody needs to know the difference, take a look at what they're doing now and then go back about 20, 30 years and look up a fellow named Walter Cronkite and see his version of the news.
Yep.
That's the biggest difference in the way journalists are today and the way they used to be. Used to, people would read the news and then they would have an editorial come up. And basically all an editorial is someone's opinion on a certain event. That's it. That's all it is. You discuss the event through your eyes. You're not just reading the facts as they seem to fall. And what's the next one we got up on the list?
The next one is under world news, and I gotta see if I can find the pictures. I'm making everybody dizzy, by the way. I'm scrolling back and forth. Sorry, guys. Gotta find it. Here we go. World news. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Here
You're right. No name required. It's really wasn't that long ago. I'm just giving an example. I turned 50 yesterday, so I've been around quite a long time. And growing up, twice a day at noon and 6, you're going to sit down and you're going to watch the news. And it was very, very nice to see people actually read the news and everything and let people at home make up their own minds and draw their own conclusion.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Rhetorical.
All right, here we go. UN envoy launches ceasefire round of Syria talks. This is was written by Jamie Keaton and Philip Issa. Geneva AP. The start of the talks in Geneva coincided with the first full day of ceasefire for southern Syria that was brokered last week by the United States, Russia, and Jordan. Opposition activist Ahmad al-Masalmi, wow, I know I butchered that, said it was quiet in the city of Daraa near the Jordanian border. The Britain-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights Monitoring Group reported light shelling and bombardment in the city overnight. Fire covers 3 war-torn provinces in northern Syria. It's the first tangible outcome following months of strategy and diplomacy between the new Trump administration and Russian President Vladimir Putin's Moscow. The envoy was first to meet with representatives from Syrian President Bashar Assad's government on Monday, before a meeting later with opposition representatives. The Syrian opposition is determined to achieve a political transition in Damascus, while Assad's government insists the talks should prioritize the war on terror. Deputy Special Envoy Ramsey, wow, that's rather redundant for a name, said in Damascus on Saturday the talks would address both matters in parallel. Separately, the Al-Qaeda-linked Levant Liberation Committee group said on social media it detained He inherited power from his father, the late Hafez Assad, in 2000 and has held on despite the devastating civil war. Half of the country's population has been displaced and some 400,000 people have been killed in the violence since 2011. So that's what's going on in Syria. Really odd story this morning that I want to end the...
What do we got?
Let me go back one more. Let me find the
oddities can be kind of interesting.
Yeah, they really can. Let me see here. Oh yeah, here we go. This is kind of funny. Man of many talents, Vermont Governor wins stock car race. Vermont, AP. Vermont stock car racing governor is back in victory lane. Republican Governor Phil Scott won the 50-lap feature Thursday at Barr's Thunder Road, taking home a total of $1,200. Scott, a part-time race car driver, is the all-time winningest driver in the top division at Thunder Road. The win was his 30th in his first since becoming governor in January. He can now add to his list of accomplishments that he is the first sitting governor to win a Vermont stock car race. Scott easily won 2 preliminary heats Thursday before starting the feature in the pole position at the head of the pack. He led for the entire race. Scott previously served 3 two-year terms as Vermont's part-time lieutenant governor. A race car driving governor.
As a former enthusiast, and I say this because I have a younger brother. He and I both used to run dirt track racing, but we used to follow the Thunder Road things, and we had always hoped to move up to asphalt driving and things like it. Didn't work out because we soon realized that to build one of those asphalt racing cars and everything, $1 million. So
yeah,
I kind of kicked that out the window. And that's $500,000 if you want to be competitive. One, that doesn't count if you wreck it and mess it up and you got to start all over from scratch.
I know, right? Oh. All right, we are going to switch tabs. Before we go to the next segment of our wonderful thing, Just a little bit of a reminder that Super Chat is active for this newscast and Funcast.
Yep.
Also, the link in the description below will take you to my website where you can actually either buy swag, get a piece of handmade furniture, tip, become a patron, or any other way to support us. It's all in that link in the description.
Or jewelry.
Did I say furniture?
You said furniture.
Oh, shit. I meant jewelry.
She's trying to put me to work, y'all. Y'all hear this, right? She's going to work me to death. She'll be outside sawing logs by hand.
I know, right? All right. First on our list of shout-outs, I came across him by accident. This is Count Dibbula's channel. Count Dibbula is snarky. He's smart-ass. He calls himself a sarcastic asshole on his videos, and he couldn't be any more accurate. He does have an animated avatar at the beginning of his videos, and he does response videos, and he does them with a flair that only he can do them.
Good morning, Aracor.
Good morning, Dragon. How you doing?
And just to let you know, Liz is in the chat.
Yep, I know. I made a mod. That's our mod max for the day.
That's our mod max for the day.
All right. For those of you that are wondering what I mean by mod max, is every live stream, the mods will be reset. Meaning anybody who is a Knight, Lord, or Lady of the Bean in my server will have a chance to be a moderator, as I will rotate them out for each live stream.
Yep.
That way everybody gets a chance to wield the power.
Now, Sir Zophel, if you want a piece of her jewelry and you purchase it, yes, we will ship that to Australia.
Yeah. Good morning, fuckwad.
Refresh your mic. Honey.
Refresh my mic.
Refresh your
Lovely. Okay. Hang on. Inception as I refresh my mic.
Yes, G audio, that's what they say.
All right, any better? Am I coming in any clearer? Gotta wait a couple of seconds to find out. I guess it's not any better then, huh?
Yeah, your mic is crackling a lot.
Oh, God. Dang it. Okay, hang on. All right, let's try this again.
And much more gooder. Gooder. That came from Mitch.
All right, how about now? Any better now? As I am sitting here talking, looking at you. Yep. Okay, cool. All right.
Awesome.
All right. Next one on the list is a little known guy that I live stream with every once in a while. He needs your help. He needs support, and he is criminally undersubbed. And his name is Emperor Vulcan.
Yes.
This guy is cool, both on Twitter and on his YouTube channel, and he will let you come and talk. Oh, thanks a lot, Sir Zophel. Thanks a lot. He will let you come and chat. You can strike up really good conversations on his channel. This guy is really, really cool. And you guys should just go check him out because he is criminally undersubbed. And let me see. Next one on the list. She's snarky. She's smart ass. She's a shitlord. We love her. And she is the spawn of our Big Daddy Alien and Mama Meat Flaps. I am talking Fins Chan. Criminally undersubbed, totally entertaining to watch on her videos, not to mention hang out with on Discord. She is absolutely wicked and totally ruthless when it comes to going after heart progress.
Yeah. Sir Wolfie is going
and
to
we love Fins. Oh, I'll have him first tomorrow on the newscast. I gotta work it down. Yep. She's got our shout out. So y'all go over to Fins. I'm gonna put all these links in the description as soon as our live stream is over, so you can check them out and subscribe. Yes, they are rhetorical. They are all going. So far, what I'm going to do is kind of move this down here. Move this over here a second. I'm going to do a little sort of kind of magic here. All right, copy. Count Dibbula's is now in the live chat. Whoopsie, scooted all the way over. In 3, 2, 1. There's Count Dibbula's channel. Here's Emperor Vulcan's channel. And here's our lovable Finn's chan. All right, next one on the list. He is very intellectual when he delivers his lines in his videos, even though he also does them over gameplay. He's very scientifically minded and very critical in his videos, but he does it in a very nice way, and he's very easy to listen to. I'm talking about Inane Dragon.
Oh, yes, Inane Dragon. He is pretty good.
Yes, he is. And I'm going to start working with him a little more often to get some more material for my herb channel.
Yeah.
Because he also delves in homeopathic remedies as well. So y'all come over there and y'all sub to Inane Dragon. And there is his channel in the chat. All right. He may love me or he may hate me for it. He's small. He's fuzzy. He's ginger. He's a hamster. I'm talking James vonMaxwell, Dr. Ginger Hamster on the Twitters. Yes, sir. With a smooth voice that you can listen to day in, day out, on and on. James Maxwell covers just about every topic that he can think of that gets under his craw.
You have to be careful, you know, because Ben's was running around yesterday with gerbil tucked between her boobs and everything. I think she likes small furry things there and everything. Now, you know, Ginger Hamster is going to have either a pleasant eyeful or he's going to be in trouble.
He might be. He might be in trouble. Or he might enjoy himself. Remember, it is the boobies. He is the boobies. I got to make sure I've got 5 links in the chat. I only have 4. Let me put his link in the chat. And there is our ginger hamster.
Someone put gerbil.
Okay, so we have done our shout outs. All the links are not only in the live chat now circulating. Don't forget to either support me by hitting the super chat button or going to my website and buying either swag, a piece of handmade jewelry, now that I am not, you know, skipping a beat in my brain, becoming a patron or becoming a sponsor. Next section up, dumbest tweets. And boy, did I find some dumbass tweets.
Oh my God.
All I did was search for dumb tweets, and oh my Lord. Twitter did not disappoint. Also, spending money on roads instead of welfare is literally choosing rich white men over everyone else. They are the ones who drive. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. By Carolyn Criado Perez. I'm afraid to call, you know, I'm so sad to call you a fellow Latino. You need to have a bigger brain than that, sweetheart. Way bigger brain than that. No, I'm just going to pick some random tweets. No name, just some random tweets. Next one. My cousin looking good at this barbecue. We don't have the same grandma, though. It's about to go down. I'm going to let that one sink in. I'm just going to let that one sink in.
No.
How do you not have the same grandma? That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. Jay-Z said it took Blue being born for him to realize the value of his marriage. No wonder Beyonce made Lemonade. She was going through it. Okay.
Not touching that one.
Does the sun have bones?
What?
Yeah. I'm reading it. It's a tweet, yo. It says, "Does the sun have bones?"
All right, wait a minute. I have to discuss this with one of our resident experts and everything. Zephanorian and everything. You've probably been close to the sun a few times and everything, in all of your studies and everything. Does the sun have bones? We're waiting for scientific verification.
Yeah, I know, right? All right. If you think James Franco and Seth Rogen are funny, we're good to go. But if you find humor in Will Ferrell, you can swipe left. Really? They teach racism. Expect no racism. Allow man to marry man. Expect no perversion. Support feminism. Expect less societal problems.
This just in from
The
Zephanorian.
sun has a boner, not bones.
Thank you for that clarification.
Yeah, wrap your head around this. Oh my God, this tweet is like, read this again, because the first time I read it was like, wow. Eleno Enzo, sorry, dude. They teach racism, expect no racism. Allow man to marry man, expect no perversion. Support feminism, expect less societal problems. Really? Really? Really, yo? Congrats! The video crossed 1.3 million views of people, I guess, belly dancing. That's not a dumb tweet. Oh, here we go. My husband left his cell phone and asked me to bring it to him. Driving there, I realized I forgot it, so I tried to call and tell him. So I tried to call and tell him. Things you shouldn't tweet. Things you shouldn't tweet.
Oh, and of course, Mercury gets all the facials, damn it.
None of you have ever experienced racism because it does not exist in today's society. But before you mentioned me, I said racism, not racists.
Oh, some of these hurt. Some of these are painful.
Some of these are really painful. I've seen black principals, doctors, lawyers, electricians, even welders. Life's what you make it. Get off your asses. Case closed. Somebody got pissed off at his Twitter thread. The truth is that getting HIV from a rich N is better than getting it from a broke N anyway.
This super chat. This show now. She needs a computer. Do it, or Zeph will probe you, and then we'll learn to love a gray man. Right.
Oh my God. Does braces seriously make you lose weight? Does braces? Oh, there's so many things wrong with this state. First of all, it's making my grammar Nazi eye twitch. Because it's supposed to be do braces, not does braces.
Hello, Carrot.
Hey, Carrot. Oh, yes, I have to do this. No matter what stream she's on, she gets an honorary one. Because,
yes.
You know.
Because she's been with us like forever.
Forever and a day.
Carrot is cool.
Told my cousin he got me pregnant as an April Fool's joke. He was scared as fuck. LMAO.
So you've been fucking your cousin.
Somebody's tree don't fork too well. Somebody's tree don't fork too well. Oh, sorry, Carrot. Oh, my God.
Oh, sorry, Carrot.
Sorry. Oh, look who showed up.
I get confused.
Yeah. 31. She's going for a world record. All right, here we go. I'll let everybody else that's rather intelligent do the math for this one. It's not showing up for me yet. Hang on.
Oh,
I hate it
Lord.
when it does this.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, I know.
Is it bad?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not showing up, so I'm going to have to read it like here. To my calculation, if I save $38 each week, I can have $1 million within 3 years. Sounds like a plan to me. Failed math class to me. So
Sounds like somebody took that Common Core new math too seriously.
Yeah. Yep. I have to agree with that one. And those are our stupid tweets.
Carrot, you crack me up.
We love our Carrot. Add some forkery to your family.
2 plus 2 equals 5 is now math.
Math. Right, exactly. No name.
I mean,
exactly.
It is a proven fact, though, that 1 plus 1 equals 3.
Right. Somehow, some way, somewhere, some when.
One man, one woman, baby.
It's 3. That's 1 plus 1 is.
See, that's the kind of logic they're using. However.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately for the rest of us. So if you guys would like to submit some dumb tweets, you can either DM me the link to the tweet, or you can hashtag Mad's Dumbest Tweets in Twitter, or you can also link to them in the Discord if you happen to be a member of my Discord.
Sir Wolfie, anytime you want to hook up with me and you and I sit down on a live stream and we just bash Common Core for the failure that it is, I'm up for it. No.
Yep.
Because I will talk shit about that all day long.
Oh, yes. And I hope you guys, except for the few oopses that I had, have enjoyed this particular format for the morning brew. And we will be trying to do it in the mornings, sometimes with a little bit of, when he starts a new job, if it's a morning job, we'll probably have to tweak it just a smidge. But
for dumb tweets, follow CNN. No kidding.
Right? Totally. Totally. So until next time, my lovable people in the chat, stay snarky, stay smartass, but stay caffeinated. See you guys later.
Y'all have a good